Legacies are made. McVay has a ring. Odell has a ring. And guess who else has that ring? Aaron freaking Donald.
Monster.
Now, Aaron Donald sometimes doesn't get the sack and others get the sack, but you could say that's the guy who gets the sack. But Aaron Donald, to me, what he does for this team and what he does for this team to jolt everybody is incalculable sometimes. When this game really started turning last night, certainly in the stadium last night, this game started turning after Odell went out, and then the momentum switched, and then Higgins scores, and the Bengals are winning, and then the Rams throw an interception, and Donald then gets a sack to keep it just a one-possession game. And before all that, Joe Burrow is running for the sideline, and he absolutely lights Joe Burrow up. Honestly, almost took one of his, one of his lives away.
I actually thought he went a little easy on him, just giving him a two-hand shove. Like,
to me,
he could have hit him way harder.
He hit him legally. And it created a whole to-do on the sideline that is, not his fault.
No, both of Joe Burrow's feet were in bounds, totally legal hit.
And he kind of just hit him really hard. But when Aaron Donald hits you really hard, it's like
you go really far.
It's like an Avenger hitting you really hard. Yeah. He's like a superhero. He's the Thing. You know what I mean? Like he's
the Hulk.
He's the Hulk and the Thing combined. Yeah.
He's the
Thulk, right? Right? Or the Hing.
The Hing.
It's just, it's unbelievable what he does. And then he's the one, if you remember, who went lights out and beat Arizona in the regular season when the Rams needed it to start taking over the division, which they eventually won.
Where Kyler Murray was like, no thanks.
That was the end of it. And he called ball game last night because, again, years from now, the narrative will be Stafford won the game. Kupp won the game. No, well,
wait a second.
The same way that Santonio Holmes, when he dotted the end zone, Kurt Warner got the ball back. Okay? Kurt Warner got the ball back and had a shot. When the ball went through Buckner's legs, it didn't end the World Series. There was a Game 7.
Yeah, that was Game 6.
You know what I mean? Like, when Bartman reached out for the ball, so on and so forth.
Right.
Burrow still had a shot, and when he found Jamar Chase for the first snap, and he was running free, I thought he was gone.
Yeah, for a second, it felt
and then
that
you
way.
saw finally Rams surrounded him and kept him from scoring.
Yeah. But it was still a 15-yard gain.
And interestingly enough, on the final play of that possession, which essentially ended the Super Bowl, Jamar Chase was open.
Wide.
And Ramsey fell down.
Wide.
And that would have been ball game for the Bengals, and my entire open would have been Joe Burrow's legacy is now born and delivered to Cincinnati. And we would be talking about one of the greatest plays and comebacks in the history of the Super Bowl. But he didn't have enough time.
Yeah.
Because 99 called ball game.
Yeah.
Donald bull rushed and said, this is it.
Yeah.
This day has been long enough.
I'm ready to go home.
It's over.
I'm ready to go home.
I am done with this. We kept hitting this guy over and over again, and he's still alive, like the Godfather. He's taken so many shots, and he's still alive. And he's still got a shot here on 4th and short from midfield, and they've got this kicker who could probably hit it from here because he's so locked in. And I don't want to play overtime and maybe lose a coin toss, and I don't want to play it. I'm calling game. It's over. And he puts Burrow down, and Chase could be as wide open as he needs to be. Doesn't matter. And he does the Burrow thing, which is put this ring on my finger. And they had him on that Oculus above the field inside SoFi at that very moment, and the place went nuts because that was the end of Super Bowl 56. And I thought Aaron Donald was going to be the MVP. I understand why Kupp got it. I totally get it. But when chips were down, man, when Odell's out and Kupp did what he did, I totally get why he would get it. But when chips were down as well, the fact that Stafford and this offense had a chance to win it, not just tie it, but a chance to win it. And the fact that they had a chance to win it at all because the Bengals had all the momentum after all the smoke cleared from halftime is because Aaron Donald started making some serious plays and knocked Burrow on his ass in between the hashes and just before he went out of bounds and started setting tones. And the number of times that Stafford kept on misfiring with that offense from outstanding field position, you know, it's because Donald did what he did. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.